And so let's edit this cube into more of a fence shape. So we're going to left click on our cube, we're going to press tab, we're going to come and click on edit mode. You can also see there's numbers around here, so if you get very savvy or very quick, you can sort of go tab 6, and that's another way to quickly gain access to the different modes. But for now we'll just mouse and click on them. So now we're in edit mode. Now so here we gain access to probably the most core parts of the 3D object. So in here we're able to edit the vertices. We can edit the mesh by either selecting the vertices, selecting the edges, or selecting the faces. Now right now I'm in vertex select mode, and Blender kind of masks the different components by mode, so you're not able to select faces and vertices in the same mode. And we're able to essentially select faces or edges in each mode, but in vertex mode is probably the core of all modes essentially. So if we wanted to move this face down, this one, we'd shift click on all these vertices, and then like we did in object mode, grab G also applies here to grab. So we can hit G, constrain it to an axis if we want, and now we can move those vertices up and down. Now if we don't want to do that, if you want, you can click out and then undo, or let's say you're unsure, you can just hit escape, and that will also cancel your selection. Now ideally it's not ideal to have to select all 4 vertices for every face we want to move, and like I said before, there's different modes of selection. Now if we look down here on our toolbar, you can see here we're in vertex select, we've got edge select, or face select. So let's have a look at edge select. So if we click on that, you may notice our little vertices have disappeared. And that's because in edge select mode we're able to select the edges of our cube, and this allows us to essentially select two vertices at once at one given moment, because between 2 vertices is an edge. So we're able to grab the edges and move them about, either using the widget or pressing G and then constraining it to an axis. And the last selection mode is face select. So we can click on a face and we can move that up and down, and that essentially is grouping up to 3 or 4 vertices and 3 or 4 edges at once. So basically it depends on whether you need to move precision vertices, one by one, ever so slightly, or you just want to quickly adjust an edge. You just have to use your judgment to what works best in any given scenario.